guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and welcome to my kitchen. Today, girl, I have got 6, dare I say that these are the best salads of 2023/2024. Since we're ending 2023 and going into 24, these salads are the absolute best. You'll be amazed at how delicious they are, and they are my all-time favorite of the faves. So we have 6 of them. They're all different in their own way. We're gonna make some of the dressings ourselves. Some of them we're gonna make pre-made. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment something down below. Let me know which one is your favorite and which one are you most excited to try out. And subscribe if you are new here, or if you've been watching and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these 6 best salads that are the most amazing of 2023/2024. Let's get into it. On the menu for today is this big, beautiful, delicious Southwestern chicken salad. I'm gonna show you how to make it right now. Let's get to it. Okay, so first we're gonna take some mayonnaise. Now these salads are one person because I'm really the only person that eats salads in the house. So I only have measurements for 1 serving. So you need to double, triple, quadruple, however. But this is how I make my ranch dressing. I take 15 grams of this light Dukes mayonnaise. Do not fight me on this. Get the Dukes. It is the absolute best, okay? Then you're going to take some of this Greek yogurt. It's the plain Greek yogurt, and I just get the plain fat-free Greek yogurt. And to this mayonnaise, I'm going to add 75 grams of fat-free Greek plain yogurt. Oh my gosh, and I'm making a mess over here. That's okay. 75 grams. Now we're going to take a tablespoon of this ranch dressing mix, or the seasoning mix. This is so delicious, you guys, and I am big about saving money and going store brand. And I will tell y'all if I feel like the regular non-store brand is better. And I personally feel for this ranch dressing mix, the store brand is way better than the Walmart brand. So I would splurge and get the regular because it is definitely better. So we're gonna put the scale to the side, and we're just gonna go ahead and mix this like so. We're gonna add water, but since this is a Mexi ranch that we are making, I am going to take, if I had regular salsa, I would use regular salsa, but right now I only have salsa verde, so that's what we're gonna add. But we're gonna go ahead and add it right into this ranch because, and the reason why I'm waiting to add my water is because that has liquid to it, so we're adding liquid. I personally like my ranch dressing to be liquidy, so I'm gonna show you guys this. This is what it looks like. I'm actually gonna taste it and let me see if I need some more salsa. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I'm gonna add just a little bit more salsa. That is so good. Oh, that's delicious. I might not even need to add water to this. Nope, I don't. It's actually the perfect consistency. Ranch dressing is made while I am setting up and making my salad. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the fridge for a second. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start chopping. Now this salad, and all of these salads are really gonna be, minus the salad dressings, measure with your heart kind of thing. I'm just kind of giving you ideas of salads that I love and that I eat on a very regular basis and how I make them. But obviously if you see something you don't like, you can omit it. If you see something that you think, or if you think of something that you think would sound really good in this, feel free to add it. This is my kitchen, and where you're cooking is your kitchen. So you make it how you want to make it and what tastes good for you. Now, as far as any measurements are concerned, especially when it comes to these veggies, I just say measure with your heart. However many tomatoes you want to put in there, however much red onion you want to put in there. I'm just, again, just kind of giving you a guide for what I'm going to do. So I just have 5, I believe these are called grape tomatoes. I always get them confused. And I just kind of make them into like little bite size. So I cut them down in half and then cut and then do another cut. By the way, these are the Drew Barrymore knives. Aren't they the most stunning knives you've ever seen? I will link them down below. You can get them from Walmart. I think it came in a set of, I can't remember how many came in, but it was like $20. And they're really good knives. So very impressive. Now I'm not going to use all this onion. So I'm just going to take a little bit and put the rest in a baggie. Now I'm going to cut up a little bit of cilantro. I love cilantro. Let me know, are you team cilantro or do you think it tastes like soap? We cannot be friends if you think it tastes like soap. I'm just kidding. We can totally be friends. But I think it tastes and smells so fresh and so delicious. I am a huge, huge, huge fan. So as you see, your girl got her a big handful, and I'm just gonna kind of chop this down like so. Now, I got these from Sam's. These are pre-cooked. They are Italian style chicken breast. Obviously, if you want to, these are like grilled chicken too. If you want to go ahead and cook your own chicken, you can make it so many different ways. You can make it in the crock pot, you can boil it, you can grill it, you can put it in the oven, you can cook it on the cooktop. Y'all pretty much know how to make chicken. These are really good, and you could also do rotisserie chicken, which is something that I do a lot. So I'll buy a rotisserie chicken and then I'll just go ahead while it's warm, take it apart, put it in a mason jar, and have it sitting in my fridge, especially if I know I'm going to do a lot of chicken salads throughout the week. I'll do that. But since I had this chicken, I went ahead and I decided that this was the chicken that I was going to go with. I already have black beans drained and rinsed and just sitting in my little, what is this thing called? Colander? I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and set this camera up on a tripod so you guys can see me putting the stuff in the bowl. Okay, so we are going to take our pre-cleaned romaine lettuce, however you buy it, however you clean it, however you chop it, do it as you do. I make big salads, okay? So my salads are not little measly salads, they're huge, okay? So I put a good bit of lettuce in there. So if you're making it for your family, however, measure accordingly. Now we're just gonna take some black beans. Now I am doing intuitive eating, okay? Used to, I would literally measure and weigh everything, okay? That is very time consuming. It's also very stressful. So I am doing intuitive eating, and I have really been loving the idea of not measuring. So I am just grabbing a few handfuls. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. So I'm taking corn, and I'm gonna add a few more beans. I'm just kind of eyeballing how much I feel like is gonna fill me up and I'm gonna want. So we've got the black beans, we've got the corn. Now I'm gonna take some of this Velveeta shreds. And like I said, I'm just going to measure with my heart. Grab me a little, put it on the side right there. And then I'm also going to top it with these tortilla strips. Now I'm just going to add my diced up chicken, my onion, my tomato, and my cilantro. I'm trying to make this pretty, y'all. Trying to make it pretty. I'm not a very aesthetic cooker, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's all going in one place anyways, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we are going to drizzle the mexiranch dressing. I don't know about you, but I want every single last bit of my ranch because I love my salad to be saucy. And then we're just gonna mix her up. How beautiful is that? It's so pretty. I'm trying to get everything in this bite. Oh, you know what I just thought of would be really good on this too? Avocado. Oh, it's so perfect. The ranch dressing is so good. I'm tasting the cilantro. Let me get a little bit of the tomato, black beans, and corn. So good. It's so fresh. Y'all need to make this. Cheers. Bon appetit. Okay, so for today's salad, we are doing a Cobb salad. Now, Cobb salads can be done so many different ways, but this is how I'm going to make my Cobb salad. I'm going to have romaine, some cheese, cucumbers, chicken. I'm gonna make my ranch dressing, which is just ranch dressing, or ranch seasoning mix, Greek yogurt, light Dukes mayonnaise, and I'll show y'all what I do again, and the measurements. Croutons. I was gonna cook up some real bacon, but I'm being lazy today, so we're just gonna do these real bacon pieces. We're gonna do some tomatoes, some red onion, avocado, and a hard-boiled egg. Let's go ahead and start on the dressing. So for this, you're going to need 15 grams of this, which is 1 tablespoon. And then you're gonna need 75 grams. You're then going to need 75 grams of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. I honestly don't know what that computes to. I'm gonna try to eyeball it when I get it in there. I would say maybe about 1/4 of a cup. And then I'm going to take a tablespoon of this ranch seasoning mix, just like so. And then I'm gonna add some water because I like mine runny. So it was probably about 1 tablespoon of water. But again, if you like yours thicker, this is gonna be based on how you personally like your ranch dressing. I'm actually gonna add more because that's still too thick for me. Say add water until you get the consistency that you like, and then I'm gonna go put this in the fridge while I assemble my salad. Okay, so first I'm gonna start cutting things up. So I'm gonna get about this much cucumber, do a few tomatoes, a little bit of an onion. I personally like purple onion the best, raw, because I just think that it tastes the best. So that, and then I'm just gonna cut this cucumber. I could totally get my chopper out, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it manually with the knife. I just cut them like that into quarters. And then I'm going to take this avocado. By the way, y'all, I have heard that there's like a lot of accidents in the emergency room of people like needing stitches because of the way they're cutting up avocados. Do you know that you can like literally just take this out? Like y'all don't need to do this, and like you don't need to do that. Hopefully I just saved someone's hand. I'm gonna take half of an avocado, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it into little chunks. And then I'll get a spoon later on and spoon that out on top. But that's all of the chopping. Nope, I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and chop up a chicken breast. Cut up some chicken into bite-sized pieces. All right, that's all the chopping. Now we're going to get to assembling this salad. So here's my bowl. Put some romaine lettuce in there. And then I'm just going to add all of my chopped up veggies and meats. I'm gonna take some of this Velveeta Shreds cheese. In went the bacon bits. Now we're gonna do some croutons, which I absolutely love. I forgot about my hard-boiled egg, y'all. So I boiled this egg in my little Dash egg maker, but then I also shocked it with an ice bath when it was done because I heard that that helps it peel easier. So we're gonna try and see if it peels easier. It 100% does. Oh my gosh, what a difference. So if you apparently are not giving your eggs an ice bath, maybe you should, because wow. Wow, I'm shaking, y'all. I guess I am hungry. Now I do have like a little egg chopper, but again, I just don't feel like getting it out. So we're just gonna chop her up like this and add her on in there. You could also, if you wanted to do just a Cobb salad for the week and meal prep it, you could totally, in any of these salads, honestly, that I'm gonna show you, make them into mason jar salads, put the salad dressing on the side, put your veggies in next, then put your meat, then put your cheese, all that kind of stuff, then put your lettuce on top, and then when you go to eat, you just pour it over into a bowl and you have everything right there. I would always put the crunchies to the side and not add that until the very, very, very end. So I'm just gonna take my avocado out, place it right there. And I also salt my avocado as well. So I'm gonna add some salt to that. Now I'm just going to pour the dressing over top and then we're gonna taste test it together. Okay, so it's all mixed up. Get all this yumminess together. I love salads. I freaking love them. This is so good. If y'all are not making your own ranch dressing, I know Boathouse Farms is good. I know it. But it has nothing on the homemade stuff. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy the salad and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for another delicious salad that I love to make. Bon appetit. This is everything we're gonna need for the viral grinder sub salad. And this is everything you're gonna need. First off, we're gonna start with making the dressing. So into this bowl, we are going to do either 15 grams or 1 tablespoon of light. Dang it, y'all, I still had water because I just rinsed out this bowl and there's still water in there. So let me take out the water. 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of light Dukes mayonnaise. So we're gonna take the juice, so 1 teaspoon of the juice of the banana peppers. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar. We are going to do 1 teaspoon of olive oil. And then to this, we're gonna add a bunch of oregano. Do not skip out on that oregano, because to me, it smells good, but that's that's the seasoning right there that really gives it that sub place flavor. Like, it is so good. I'm also gonna put in some salt, and I'm gonna go grab the pepper and put some pepper in there as well. I'm just gonna take a fork and I'm going to basically mix this all together. I'm gonna taste it to make sure it's good. It doesn't need any more like seasoning or salt or whatever. Oh, a little bit more of that. Tad bit more mayonnaise, just a little bit, because it's a little vinegary for me. Now I'm gonna take a big handful of shredded lettuce. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use the whole bag. As long as that dressing is gonna hold it and I don't need any more of that dressing, which I don't think I will, I'm good to go. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna put that aside. And then basically I'm just gonna cut up my meat. So here I have turkey breast. So I do, what is on my finger? Something dyed it. 3 slices of this turkey breast, about a serving, which is 16 slices of turkey pepperoni. I'm honestly just gonna grab. I'm not even gonna count. I'm not gonna do as much salami, so I'm gonna do that many slices of salami. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna do 2 slices of this provolone cheese. I wish I had thought about it, because if I would have gotten mozzarella balls. I think that would be really good in this, but we're just gonna work with what we have. You could actually do this really easily with kitchen scissors too. Just chop her up. This would also be a really good pasta salad. So add some pasta to this. This would also be really good, obviously, as a sub. But let me tell you something. I made this on like a regular sub roll, and I actually didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it when I had it on flatbread. So what I did was I put all of everything that you see, I put the meats down first, the meat and cheese down first onto the flatbread. And then I put the salad mixture with the dressing on top of the meats. And then I put my veggies on top of that, rolled it up, put that in the air fryer at 400, I think, for like 4 or 5 minutes and let it get nice and toasty. Oh, girl, it is so good. So that's honestly my preferred way to eat this, but it's also really good as a salad too. So that's why I decided to include it in this video, because if you have not tried this, I highly recommend it, whether you have it as a salad or if you have it as a wrap. Just gonna add a provolone cheese on in there. This is, oh girl, like, are you kidding me? Look at this, look at this. Now I'm just gonna take some cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, and rinse them off. So this is what I would always put on my sub. I would always put tomato, and then I already have some red onion chopped up. So I'm just gonna go ahead, put that down in there, like so. I also have some bell pepper, and I was thinking about putting that in there, but I think I'm gonna just leave it as is. But that would be really good too. If you like cucumbers on your subs, whatever it is you like to put on your subs, you know, you could add in some spinach, you know, for more nutritional value and all that stuff. And that quickly, I made me a delicious grinder, it's the viral grinder sub salad. All right, so here is our delicious salad. I was about to call it a sub. We're gonna go ahead and taste it. I haven't had this in a long time, so I'm so excited to try it. Girl. It's so good. It tastes like I am up in Buffalo at one of those Italian sub shops where they have the sub and the pizza. It is so good. Minios. This one is an absolute must, okay? Let me know if you make this. If you don't like it, the idea of it as a salad, try it as a wrap. If you guys want to see that in a video, let me know, because that one is incredibly delicious as well. Today we are making a delicious, what I call a berry salad, and these are the ingredients that you're gonna need. In addition to make it even better, some strawberries, which my store was out of, and some cranberries, which my pantry is out of. I thought I had them, but I don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this salad, and I'm gonna tell you as I go what all you're gonna need. So first, I'm not that hungry, so I'm just gonna put it on a plate today. I don't have a big ass bowl. And I'm just gonna take some of this spring mix. I did wash this. You guys saw that. Because, you know, there's like apparently creatures in here. Even though it's like washed and stuff, like creatures can be hiding in this. So I just washed it in my salad spinner. And I personally feel that for fruit salads, like more fruity kind of salads or salads that I add fruit to, I like to go with this spring mix. I like to have, you know, lettuce. I like to have baby spinach, you know, the baby greens. So that's what my plate looks like. So in the past when making this, I usually, for my cheese, choose mozzarella balls, but I have this big pack of provolone cheese, so that's just what I'm gonna go with. I've just taken 2 slices so it can kind of give me a little bit of a thicker consistency. So I can really taste it as I'm eating my salad, so I'm just gonna kind of chop that up into little bite-sized pieces, like so. And then just add that to the top. So I feel like goat cheese would go really good here. Aldi, I think, has like a really good cranberry goat cheese. That would be absolutely delicious. Or you can do a more mild cheese like provolone or mozzarella. I think that goes really well. For our fruit, we really only have blueberries. But like I said, if I had strawberries or if the store had strawberries, I would definitely add strawberries to this. And then I would also add some dried cranberries. So I say I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of blueberries to this. And then I also love the addition. These are the no sugar added mandarin oranges, and just put them on the salad. This is one of my favorite, like this is a really good salad, whether it's this, oh, you know what would be really good on this too? Pomegranate. Because it's gonna be the season for pomegranate pretty soon. That would be really good. But I was gonna say this is a really good refreshing salad for the summer. But as you see, we're in fall. So use fall-esque things. You could also add quinoa in here to make it a little more substantial and filling. I've done that before lots of times. And also something else good in this would also be something like a butternut squash or sweet potato cubed up. That would be really good too. Now, of course, I'm gonna add a chicken breast. So I have these from Sam's. Now for crunch, I like to add some kind of nut. So these are pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds. I like these a lot, but I also like to add pistachios too. Pistachios is really good to this. So I'm just gonna take about a couple of tablespoons and add that to the top. Or you could do the full serving, which is a 1/4 cup. So we could add a little bit of fat, healthy fats on there. And for my dressing, I just have this sugar-free raspberry vinaigrette from G. Hughes. I don't really have a preference. I've used all different kinds of sugar-free or raspberry vinaigrettes, or I just think that definitely some kind of fruity kind of vinaigrette definitely goes best with this. But you can really use anything. And, you know, you could even make your own. I always just buy the raspberry vinaigrette. But this was such a simple salad. But it is so delicious. It is so nutritious. Look how pretty the salad is. I mean, just look at her. Here she is. Isn't she beautiful? Make sure we get some nuts. Make sure we get some cheese and a piece of lettuce. It's so good. If you have never had fruit on greens before in a salad like this, please try it. If you have cranberries and you like cranberries, please put them on here. Sunflower seeds are also very good on this. I feel like any seed would. I mean, I think any nut would too. You could do walnuts, you could do roasted pecans. Oh, you could do, what are those sweet ones? Like honey roasted pecans or candied pecans. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this salad. Let me know if you make it. It's so good. Look what somebody got. So I just wanted to show you, y'all saw me put this in the mason jar last night. So lettuce always goes on top, by the way, if you're gonna do a mason jar. Ooh, this is a lot of lettuce. We're gonna have a big salad today. But here's everything I just wanted to show you. And I also ran to the store this morning. So we've got our blueberries, cranberries, cheese, chicken, lettuce. Look what I got. So now I want to add some strawberries. So So now this is the full effect of this delicious salad. So I hope that you guys try this out. Again, let me know if you do. But I was like, I have to come on here and show them how beautiful it is with everything added on there. So I hope you guys enjoy. I have my ranch dressing that I made with my Greek yogurt and my low fat, is that what it's called? Duke mayonnaise. So 15 grams of Duke mayonnaise, light Duke mayonnaise, 75 grams of fat-free plain Greek yogurt, and then 1 tablespoon of this ranch seasoning mix. I say go with the Hidden Valley because it's just the absolute best. And then I just added some water to make it the consistency in which I like it. Okay, so while the chicken is air frying it up, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna put in here. So I have this little chopper and I went ahead and I chopped everything in this little chopper. Now I've also seen this going around TikTok where people are just using these choppers and using this as their salad bowl. I think it's a genius idea. So if you wanna do it that way, then that way everything is already bite size in the same bites. I think that's a really cool idea too. But you already know me, I'm gonna put mine in a salad bowl. Now my salad bowl I like to use is dirty, so we gotta use a plastic one today. That's okay. But down in here, I have carrot, I have tomato, cucumber, and red onion. So those are gonna be my veggies. And then I also have some garbanzo beans, AKA also known as chickpeas. We are also gonna be using that. And I also have a hard-boiled egg. Okay, so this one's been sitting for a bit in the fridge. Let's see if the ice bath still made a difference with this one. Girl, it's so easy to peel. Okay, so now we've got all that done. I'm gonna go ahead and put my romaine lettuce down into my bowl. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a handful of garbanzo beans. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop all of my veggies in here. So again, we've got carrots, red onion, we've got that hard-boiled egg, tomato, and cucumber. So that's just going down over top. I am now gonna take some of this Velveeta shreds and put that on the top. And of course, you cannot forget croutons. You have to have croutons. Look at this delicious salad. Our chicken nuggies are done. I like them. This is what they look like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these up. Now I know what you're thinking. Your bowl is overflowing. Absolutely it is. It's the beauty of salads. You get nutritious ingredients in there and you load them up. And then you also add your, what people would consider not so nutritious ingredients, but those are the ingredients that make your brain happy, and you load it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle my ranch dressing over top. So it's like really hard to mix in the state that it's in right now, but we're gonna try to go ahead and get everything. Obviously get some chicken in there. I'm not gonna be able to get a crouton, but that's okay, because I know what they taste like, and they taste good. Delish. I bet you enjoy, because I'm gonna go enjoy this. So good. So this is a bacon cheeseburger salad, and it is absolutely amazing. This is everything you're going to need. And of course, my salad dressing of choice is going to be my ranch dressing that I'm gonna make. 15 grams of this, 75 grams of this, 1 tablespoon of this. Add water. I'm not gonna show y'all me doing that because I've done that in a lot of these salads. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that. I'm gonna go ahead and fry up these burgers. I took a shortcut and got them already made for me. You do you on how you want these done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we will assemble the salad together. Okay, so while the burgers are frying up, I'm gonna go ahead and just to my big bowl, I'm gonna add some lettuce, which for this salad, I'm going to use romaine. You use whatever salad or lettuce you personally prefer. So here I just have some tomatoes. I just salted them up because I like to flavor and season my tomatoes with salt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that down into the bowl. I also like adding onion, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of red onion and just put some down in there as well. So this is what I'm about to add, these fully cooked bacon pieces. Yes, fresh bacon is better, but like I said, I only have that one piece, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Then of course, you can't forget the cheese, so I'm just gonna take this mild cheddar. I also really love the Velveeta shreds. I don't have any of that, but I would prefer that. That is so tasty and so delicious. So for here, we're just gonna take a serving of cheese, which is 1/4 cup or 28 grams. And that goes on top. I did not mention, but I like to season my burgers with this. This is the Weber Gourmet Burger and is absolutely delicious. And that is gonna go down on the top. Now, these are an absolute must. I'm telling you, do not leave these out. If you like them, do not leave these out. And also do yourself a favor and get the Grape value brand. That is, in my opinion, the absolute best. It totally makes the salad. So you cannot have this salad without the French fried onions. I mean, obviously you can, but in my opinion, that is totally what makes this salad. And here you go. This is the finished product. So there is an overview of our delicious salad before we put our dressing on. So now I'm just gonna drizzle it over the top. And there is our bacon cheeseburger salad. My mouth is watering. I have not had this salad in so long. As a matter of fact, I did share this on a vlog, I believe. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I do vlogs on Miss Green Eyes, and then on Jillian DeMarco, I'm trying to make that just a food channel, so we're kind of doing a little bit of experimenting here. But if you are on Jillian DeMarco and you just found me and you didn't know, I have another channel which is called Miss Green Eyes, and over there we do fashion, we do more personal things like weekly vlogs, and I do like get it all done and stuff like that, where I do like baking and I share some more recipes. But I have shared this recipe before and it is just absolutely to die for, delicious. But I wanted it to be in a specific place with my other salad, so I just had to share it and I had to do this one. So let's go ahead and taste test and get everything in there. Well, I don't have any of the veggies, but that's okay. You have to make this one. It is so good. Y'all better make that. Y'all better make that. It was so good. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you click the bell so you're always notified of every single upload. I upload tons of videos throughout the week, so make sure you're doing that. And let me know in the comments down below, which one do you think will be your favorite? Which one are you most excited to try? And let me know if there is something that you decide to try. I really do love salads, and I think that there's such a great, easy way to get in nutrients and protein and all the things that you need. Super simple, super quick. I mean, these literally take less than 15 minutes to come together. Absolutely love all of these recipes. And again, don't forget that if you, as you saw, everything was just one serving. If you want to quadruple it or double it for you and your whoever, then do so. It's super easy, just double. I think salads, as far as like salads, there's not like a real recipe as far as like how much everything is. I'm just gonna guesstimate, and everything is gonna be down below in the description box as far as like it listed out everything that's gonna be that I put in each salad. But you add what you want to add. I think that's the beauty of salads as well, is like sometimes you can just throw everything together. You can take stuff that's about to go bad and just kind of throw it together, and it makes a delicious salad in the end. So I love salads. They're forever a staple in my kitchen and in my diet, and I'm constantly eating them. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these recipes. If you guys want more, because another thing that I love to throw together for lunchtime are bowl kind of lunches, like burrito bowl, my sushi bowl. Oh my gosh, I love that thing. So if you guys want to see that, or if you guys want to see another salad, because yes, you best believe I can come up with 5 or 6 more salads that I absolutely love and eat on the regular, because I really do love to eat salads. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know any kind of other videos you would like to see. And with that, I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.